Yo, what's going on, guys? So today I'm gonna make this video about Mo3 because he passed away yesterday on November 11th, 2020. And I don't believe any of these rappers are dying, and I'll explain why. But before we get into it, drop a like, comment, subscribe, and turn on all post notifications. And subscribe to my main channel. The link is in the description below. And follow me on Instagram as well. So it's pretty funny because back in December 12th, 2019, the rapper Mo3 made a video faking his own shooting. If you watch my videos on my main channel, then you know that I expose every rapper who faked their death. And, this seems to be another one of those cases. And it's pretty funny because on my main channel, I talk about the mask that they put on to play the role of another rapper. And it's pretty funny how I'm on this article and they're showing advertisements for a mask. What are the chances of that? But anyways, so he faked his own shooting on December 12th. Then a year later, he dies on November 11th. 12/12, 11/11. What are the chances of that? And the article says, bruh, so get this. Imagine being on Instagram and all of a sudden one of your favorite rappers posts to his story claiming he has just been shot in the head and his back. You're freaking out thinking he really needs to get to a hospital, only to find out it was all staged for a music video. This is exactly what Dallas rapper Mo3 did to fans when he had the audacity to post a video of him with blood all over his white t-shirt and coming from his mouth. Apparently this was all for an upcoming music video for Why. And it's funny how the music video was called Why, because why would you do that? And the reason why is because he was going to fake his death a year later. Or 11 months later. Now that I think about it, that's another coincidence because this was 11 months ago and now he died on November 11th, which is 11/11. So that's 3 11s. This happened 11 months ago, then he dies on 11/11. Like, just what are the chances of all that? So now I'm going to show you guys the video where he faked the shooting. So it's funny because, I was just talking about the mask that they wear, and I saw this today. Shout out to one of my subscribers who tagged me in this. But you can clearly see that Tyler Perry is wearing a mask. Let me zoom in for you guys. Look at that, guys. You can clearly see that that's a mask. But we'll get into that more on my main channel. On this channel, I'm not going to really talk about celebrities playing multiple roles. I'm going to save that for my other channel. So this is the fake video of him getting shot 11 months ago.
Hey! Man, fuck that, come on. Hey! How ass niggas just pulled through here? I'm good. Niggas just shot me in my hand, grazed my back. Man, I'm good.
So why would you make that video? It's clear predictive programming. And I'm pretty sure that all of this was planned. So now let's get into the numbers. So this is gematria, if you don't know what it is. So gematria is basically turning words into numbers. Every letter has a number attached to it. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. So what are the chances that his real name, Malvin Noble, has the same numbers as conspiracy? 123, 123, 51, 51, 174, 147. This is still the same thing because 47 backwards is 74, 57, and 57. So what are the chances of that, guys? So the date of this death is November 11th, 2020, right? And the numerology of that equals 62. So numerology is basically when you add up all the numbers in the date. So let me do it for you guys. So 11 plus 11 is 22. And then 22 plus 20 is 42. And then 42 plus 20 is 62. So the numerology for the date of the death equals 62, and that's pretty crazy because sacrifice equals 62. Now this shooting happened on Wednesday, right? So what are the chances that Wednesday equals 37 and 44 and shooting equals 37 and 44? Is that a coincidence? Also, the word kill equals 44, execution equals 44, and Mo3 was signed to Lil Boosie, and Boosie equals 44. Lil Boosie's label, which Mo3 was signed to, is called Badass Music, and Badass Music equals 44. And then, shooting and Wednesday equals 37, and killed also equals 37. And then, shooting equals 44, Wednesday equals 44, execution equals 44, Lil Boosie equals 44, and also Jesuit order equals 144. They use the number 44 all the time. So Jesuit order is basically, the people who are doing this stuff. So they use the number 44 all the time on black people. For example, Martin Luther King was assassinated on April 4th, 44. And then the guy who killed Malcolm X was sentenced to 44 years. And on top of that, the numerology for the date that Malcolm X died was 88, which is 44 two times. So let me do that for you guys real quick. February 21st, 65. So 2 plus 21 plus 65, you get 88. So 44 goes into 88 two times. And then Barack Obama was the 44th president of the United States. And another funny coincidence is that his name is Mo3, right? So what are the chances that he dies 3 days before Lil Boosie's birthday? So Boosie's birthday is on November 14th, and Mo3 dies 3 days before that, which is November 11th. So that's actually a 33, Mo3, and then 3 days before the birthday. And also remember how I was talking about 37, because Wednesday equals 37, and what are the chances that Lil Boosie is 37 when this happens? And also, Mo3 died 3 days before Boosie's 38th birthday, and that's interesting because rapper equals 38, death equals 38, and murder equals 83. Alright, so Mo3 was 28 years old, and his birthday is on May 31st, 1992. So what are the chances that he dies exactly 201 days before his birthday? So his birthday was 201 days away when he died. And that's an interesting number because if you watch my main channel, I made an old video talking about Event 201, which is basically a simulation that predicted all the Rona and all this stuff that Bill Gates did because he basically created it. But that's a whole other discussion. So just know that they use the number 201 so much. And the reason for that is because the Jesuit order equals 201. The Jesuits are the ones who are doing all this stuff. Now, another thing that I noticed is he was shot, on the Interstate 35 freeway. And, every time they use a certain number in the title, that means that number is connected to something. It's that easy to decode all this stuff because all of this stuff is scripted with a code in gematria. It's easy to tell that 35 is used for something and it's used for this because rap equals 35. And what are the chances that shot and rap, have the same gematria? 17, 17, 46, 46, 19, and 19. So just think about this. How many people that rap got shot? So many, right? This is why. And most of the time they're fake shootings, guys. So don't think all of this is real. So like I said, all you have to do is read the article and look at all the numbers that they use in the article, because all those numbers are basically hints on what numbers to look for when you're doing gematria. So notice how in this article it says that he had 670,000 followers when he died, and that's pretty interesting because blood sacrifice equals 67. Also, when I was talking about the 38s, I forgot to mention that RIP also equals 38. So that's another one. So yeah, guys, all of this stuff is scripted. Everything that you see on the news and the media is 100% scripted and fake. So thank you guys for watching. Drop a like, comment, subscribe, turn on all post notifications, follow me on Instagram, and subscribe to my main channel and my Patreon. The link is in the description below. And also I have a Discord. We just hit 100 people in my Discord, so join up on that if you want. I'm going to try to get a lot of people in there. So thank you guys for watching and have a good day. Also, last thing I want to say is shout out to everybody who subscribed to my Patreon. If you guys want a shout out, subscribe to my Patreon, and I'll shout you guys out at the end of the video. And I'll leave a link to all of their channels in the description below. So shout out to Very Rare Jossie. Shout out to Church Dog. He makes good videos. And shout out to Tay Exist. He makes some good videos too. I like the first video that he made, exposing rappers who wear a hyper realistic face mask. So go check that out. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another video on my main channel, Conscious X. Peace.